Hello, I'm Mark.
And I'm Jerry.
And we
are the Military Collectibles Shop. And this is our post-show of show report of the stuff that we got at the show of shows down in Louisville, Kentucky, 2022. So this year was a really great show. A lot of people. It was nice to have everybody back. It was nice to see everybody again. Got to see a lot of friends and people that we haven't seen in a long time, so that was really cool. And even though we kind of gave you updates along the way, this is just kind of our final, hey, what did you get at the show report. So, Mark, go ahead.
So, okay, I bought a few things for my collection. Let's see. I got a coastal artillery hat, overseas hat with the Suntage in it. It's going to go with a uniform I have. I got a Navy belt buckle for the dress uniform. I got a Gebirgsjäger from the 98th Regiment, which is a very nice uniform.
Very nice uniform.
I was very happy to get this. I got a set of tropical Y straps. I have a tropical uniform that really would like some.
And why not?
I picked up a couple of K98 bayonets for the shop. Let's see. I did get a blanket-lined overcoat. Pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And in Wisconsin, I'm sure some people are going to need this. Hopefully not anymore this winter, but it's here.
That Rockford reenactment gets pretty cold at times.
So, that's what I bought. I think I skipped my second class Iron Cross, but that's...
Yeah, the show of show challenge didn't do so well. We both bought several things to sell, and we've sold none of it yet. But hey, as Military Review says, those guys have good prices on their Iron Crosses, or something like that. So hopefully they will sell. They're nice examples. But it's hard, you know. But it was a fun experiment. I think we'll do it again. And again, I violated my own freaking rule about if you see something, buy it. There was like 3 or 4 things that I'm like, wow, that's a really good price on a rare piece. Oh, look, something else over here. You know, it's just, it's hard to get out into that mentality, but that's really what you need to do at that show. You can't hem and haw about it. The guy who wanted to buy Mark's tunic walked away from it, and Mark swooped in, got the tunic, held on to it. Very important part about show etiquette. If you see something and you're thinking about it, hold on to it. Don't put it back on the table. If a European comes up to you and wants to see it, no, don't let the Europeans take it out of your hand, because they do things a little different over there. Once it goes out of your hand, it becomes theirs, and you don't have it anymore. Oh, no. So, hold on to something. Call your friend. You know, call another friend. Get it checked out. Tell the guy, hey, can I get this checked out? Most dealers will let you get something checked out by somebody else. You might have to leave your driver's license, you know, a kidney, something like that. But most dealers are willing to have something checked out by, you know, somebody else for you. If they're not, that's a red flag too. If they don't want you showing it to anybody, you probably don't want to buy it yourself. Okay, so what did I get? Kind of a real mishmash smattering of stuff. I did get a couple flags that we've seen. Changing axes. This was from our new Belgian friends who are set up behind us. Air Force collectors, U.S. Air Force collectors. Nice to meet them. But he had an Air Defense Command Air Force unit flag from the 80s, which is kind of cool. Also, 18th Airborne Corps flag from the 60s. Interesting thing about this one, besides it's a cool flag, is that the person I got it from was actually a gynecologist in the Gulf War. Enough said about that. Continuing in the flag department, this was kind of one of the last ones I had stumbled across. It needs a little bit of help, but it's kind of a unique one. And it's an early World War II era Civil Air Patrol. And kind of hand done, hand cut letters, hand applied, as you would kind of expect from a local unit. Sometimes you'll see these with the cities marked on them. This one actually came out of the West Coast. The guy said, so that was cool. Upper northwest area. It does have it needs some sewing, but I'm not a sewer, so I will let somebody who knows what they're doing do it. I also did get that sword, the Staff and Field Officer's sword, 18 whatevers. Nice sword. These are interesting. I'm kind of an AV guy anyhow, so I bought a couple films. Amphibious Marines, unclassified, and the Furies, which was not a band from Ireland, but which they are. But the Furies were the Marine Corps version of one of the 1950s jet fighter planes. I forget which one. I'm sure you guys know and are going, oh, you guys are idiots. Yeah, well. So I'm going to try to run these and get them digitized, because that's what I do. I also bought, from a friend of mine, a very rare reproduction, a very reproduction jacket, Africa Corps, but it was so cheap I could not say no. And we do have kids who come in who need to reenact Africa, so that'll be a fine addition to their collection. I also bought for another friend of mine the U.S. Navy fancy embroidered type of Sun and Service flag, which if you're following along at home, you already saw. One of the neater pieces that I got was kind of this deteriorating photo album from a guy who served in World War II. There's some military pictures, a lot of civilian pictures, but some military ones in there. But the kind of the money shots for me are there's some real early biker photos, motorcycles, and real early biker kind of things going on. Biker rallies. I think they toured Route 66. So a lot of early, probably Indian and Harley motorcycles, along with the gear and whatnot. And then there was one shot that I thought was pretty cool too. Unfortunately, the pages of these old scrapbooks are so acidic, they just disintegrate. So I'm probably going to have to pull the pictures out of the scrapbook to conserve it. But there's a nice German Luftwaffe Helferin, interestingly labeled as a whack. So maybe that became grandma. Who knows? But some other pictures of his time in service over in Europe. Lots of pretty girls. Yeah, you can't go wrong with good material. There's that Luftwaffe girl again. She gets around. But at any rate, these were kind of cool. I'm still looking forward to going through the rest of the pictures. See if I can figure out the unit. Sometimes you can find that out by looking at the vehicle markings or things like that. So, Overall, it was a really good show. It was great. It was from the moment the doors opened. It was kind of fast and furious. If you haven't been there, I strongly recommend going. It'll happen again in February in 2023. So it's sad that it's kind of like Christmas, where you kind of wait all year. And this year we actually had one because of COVID. The February one got pushed into July. June? July. So we went down there in the summer and had it. But it wasn't quite the same because the Europeans couldn't come in. There wasn't quite as many people. But now, after just experiencing again, it's like, I don't want to wait a whole nother year for this show. It's that good. I would have liked to got out and seen a little more. Mark and I, we each did a little jaunt here and there, but because it was only the two of us this time, normally we roll with the whole crew. We were a little more confined to our tables, so we couldn't get out and shop as much as we wanted to. But we did well being behind the table, so we can't argue that. Anything else you want to add?
No, it was just a great show. It's great to be down there. And I enjoyed talking to people. Ran into a number of fans of our shop, and I was very pleased to meet those people.
Yeah, it's always great to hear from you guys, and even you non-fans. Some guy in Illinois who doesn't like us, but hey, that's okay. We're not big fans of Illinois either. Anyways, thanks for going on the journey with us. We really appreciate you. We hope to see you soon. Remember, if you ever get up to the great state of Wisconsin, and you stop in Milwaukee, be sure to check us out. You can come see the Military Collectible Shop yourself. Or you can visit us online at www.militarycollectorshq.com. Or you can find us at militarycollectibleshop.com. So either way, you can get to our website, see what's there, see if there's anything interesting for you. As always, you can email us. If there's anything in particular you're looking for, we do keep active want lists for people. And we love to hear from you. We love to hear what you collect, what you like to collect. We love seeing pictures of your displays. It gives us ideas for things. So it's always cool to talk about this stuff with other collectors who are passionate about it. So thank you again. Stay safe. There's still, speaking of safe, two of the other things I got at the show, one was a cold. So thank you guys who don't wash your freaking hands when you go to the bathroom, and you know who you are. And then Mark and I also each got the wound badge. I was able to pretty much slice my thumb open with a World War I trench knife that was stuck in its scabbard no more, as I'm standing there bleeding. And I'm not sure, but Alexi was filming for his blog at our table right when I did that. So maybe look in the background and see if you can see my blood spurting across in a 3D sort of thing. And Mark managed to shred his arm doing something where he's not completely sure.
Yeah.
But we're both awarding ourselves the wound badge in black for wounds in a combat zone. So, thank you all. Stay safe. And to our Ukrainian friends, stay strong.
Yes, stay strong, my friends.
All right. See you soon.
Have a good day.